It's finally time for basketball. LeBron James had a problem with his house, and I'm going to talk NHL hockey. Downright Sports is back, and this is June 1st.
The common guy from, because anybody could have been a baseball general manager. Anybody. But,
Welcome to another Downright Sports. I am Brent Reed. If this is the first time you're ever watching the show, and no, I did not hook these. I just didn't. But we're going to kick the show off today. We're going to dive in. It's going to be a different show at the end. Movies and video games. We're going to do something a little different. I think Brad may like this. I didn't get his permission, but he may enjoy this. What we're going to do today, the topic is huge. NBA Finals, no secret. Preview show. Hopefully it airs today before the game, and I don't have any problems from the computer. With all that being said, let's dive into the must-know news, and we started off with the Los Angeles Clippers. We know they're not in the playoffs. You know how, if you've seen the show before, you know how I kind of feel about the Clippers. I think they're choking dogs. I think they're overrated. And I think Doc Rivers is an okay coach that had one great season. With that being said, they want the logo being Jerry West, Hall of Famer, all-time NBA great, all-time great executive. He helped build the Lakers of the 80s. He helped build the Lakers of the 2000s. It was him that traded for Kobe Bryant. It was him that signed Shaquille O'Neal. There's no secret he has not been with the Lakers in the last few years. My phone is ringing from somebody from Washington, D.C. I should probably put it on vibrate. Anyway, West has been with the Warriors for the last few seasons as an advisor, helping get those guys on the right track. With that being said, the Clippers want him for the same role where he can help build this team and help them win, but no word to be at. Maybe the rumor is he may reunite with Magic and Jeanie Buss now that Magic is running the team, and that's his home. So why play across the arena when you can play with the big boys? Other news, we have, for the first time I believe ever on this show, we're going to talk NHL hockey. The Stanley Cup playoffs is going on, and last night Game 2 happened for the first time all postseason. Let me tell you this. The two teams in the Stanley Cup playoffs are the Nashville Predators. I know Nashville has a hockey team. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is NHL royalty. The Penguins took a 2-0 lead last night. The Predators, for the first time all postseason, have lost back-to-back games. The series will shift to now Nashville for Game 3, where they look to bounce back. That is all. And finally, on a more serious note, LeBron James' Los Angeles home was somebody basically went to the house and sprayed racist slurs on his main door. It happened last night. One of the quotes LeBron said, "It's just hard, no matter what happens, it's hard being a black man in America, and things just don't change." Maybe yeah or nay. I've had a show kind of on that. Will we touch on it? Not really today. We will touch on it maybe on another day, on a slower day. But yeah, unfortunately that happened to LeBron's house. It happens, rich or poor, it can happen. So we had a black president, but meant nothing. It just was one in the win column, but things still are somewhat the same for a little bit. Anyway, we go to the topic, and this topic is, you know what it is. The NBA Finals. Downright Sports, Brent Reed.
It's the final countdown. The final countdown.
Finally, June 1st is here, and we have the NBA Finals. It's finally we can see who is the better of the two. Golden State versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't know why I forgot what I was about to say there. Any case, this is the trilogy. And if you know anything about movies, and if you don't, just watch my last segment, every other show. But basically, we know what trilogies mean. They could be good or they could be bad. They could be the third Pirates of the Caribbean, yawn. They could be the third Rocky, yeah. They could be the third Godfather, jury's still out. It could be Star Wars Episode 3 or the original Part 3, however you want to calculate it. I'm just confused now. But we know what it could turn out. It could be a bore fest. It could be a slug fest. It easily could go 5 games, Golden State winning. It easily could go 6 games, Cleveland winning. Or do we get another 7-game series? First and foremost, history shows that this never happened before, ever. In the history of basketball, in the NBA. Goodness gracious, I will not drink again before another show. But for the first time in NBA history, is a third time teams play each other back to back to back. Those teams being, again, the Golden State Warriors, who this past season won 67 games. For the third straight season, they won 60-plus games. For the second straight season, they won 65 or more. That is impressive. Facing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who won 51-31, who some say they took their foot off the gas pedal towards the end of the year. The rest, smart move. What is the big news that came out this year? Kevin Durant, former Oklahoma City Thunder, a guy who got bounced out the playoffs last year by his new team, the Golden State Warriors. He joined them as a free agent this year. Stephen A. Smith of ESPN basically came out and was like, it was a punk move. Coincidental. LeBron James, the guy he's playing against this year, did the same thing just a few years ago, where he decided he couldn't win where he was, so I'm leaving. No begrudging it, but I'm going to join a super team. Now, the difference in what LeBron did versus Kevin Durant, LeBron's team was put together. Dwayne Wade was already there. Chris Bosh was a free agent. LeBron was a free agent. The two of them went and joined D Wade down in Miami. So, yeah, they got together, but they went and joined. We'll cover this this Avengers type setup in a second. But Durant did something completely different. He already went and joined an established team, a team that already won last year, broke the record, won 72 games. First time in NBA history, beating the old Bulls record. A team that was in the finals last year, lost in 7. A team that won the championship the year before that. So this team was already together. It wasn't like this team was kind of like Miami. They were mediocre, an 8th seed. He joins and makes them better. In fact, by the record-wise, he made them worse. But you can't really, nobody wins 70 every time. So he would be done twice. But in any case, is Durant, if he wins, now the conversation comes, if Kevin Durant wins, because this is a preview, but we're not breaking down the numbers. We're not breaking down who's going to win, which offense I think is more capable, which defense is better, who's going to run no, we're not going into that. We're going to talk about the storylines. If Kevin Durant wins, is it a fair championship? Yes, he's got a ring, but did he earn it? Or did he do what is the more popular thing now is, let's join an already good team? It's kind of like what makes pickup basketball so great is that somebody shoots for captains. Whoever makes it, now he has to pick, and it's every other. You can't just stack your team. Where in the AAU culture, every great player can just play together, and they don't have to work, and they just crush everybody else. If he wins this championship, did he earn it? Is the question. I'm not going to judge the man. I've never won a championship. I've been to a championship and lost. If I had a chance to join a better team, would I? Probably. But I suck, so I'm not the difference maker. But he has no choice. He doesn't win in this situation. Because if he loses, it's his fault. If he wins, well, they were already good, and you just basically chase the ring. So what has to happen here is he just has to outshine everybody. Yes, we know Steph Curry's the guy. This past season, Steph Curry was great again. Steph Curry this year finished 10th in scoring behind Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James. Is this playoffs? No, this is regular season. He finished 10th, 25 points. We know he can fill it up. We know what Klay Thompson can do. We know the guy dropped 37 points in one quarter. So Kevin Durant has to win the MVP. It's just that simple. Because if anybody else on that team wins the MVP, and if they win the championship, then you just joined the team. But if he wins it, you're the guy. You're the man. You're on a different plateau. So you deserve all the recognition and none of the criticism. And, we will tip our hat to you. That's my opinion. That's what I think. Now, as far as the Cavaliers are concerned, this has nothing to do with Cleveland. They got their championship last year. This has everything to do with LeBron James. Why? Number one, is LeBron James clutch? I'll explain why once. Last year, if it was not for God dang it, I have the note here. Irving. If it wasn't for Irving last year hitting the game-winning shot, they lose. If it wasn't this year in the playoffs, a bunch of times Irving has saved them. If you just go back to Christmas Day this year, they played Golden State in a tight game. Irving got a steal, scored a layup to tie the game. Then Golden State turns the ball over. Irving comes down, hits a fadeaway jumper to win the game. Now Irving. Now has LeBron hit his share of game winners? Yes. But Irving seems to be the one that's more comfortable at the end of his game. Give me the ball. I got this. Don't you worry. Clear out the court. I got this. So the conversation, it comes down to this. If LeBron, same like Kevin Durant, if LeBron dominates this playoffs like he did last year for 3 straight games, if he just dominates, and I'm talking about the way he can, he doesn't have to give me 30, but if the guy is putting up 20, 10, and 8 assists a game in his 8th championship, 7th in a row, winning his 4th, he's in a whole different category. He, in my opinion, right now, I believe he's behind Kobe as far as those guys. He will surpass Kobe, in my opinion. That's how I look at it. He will surpass Kobe Bryant as just that guy. And then the only 3 people on the list would, to me, only 4 people on the list as the ultimate winners will be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, Bill Russell, LeBron James. That will be Mount Rushmore. Bird, bye. Magic, bye. Kobe, you're not on Mount Rushmore. But that's who would be, with honorable mention to Shaquille O'Neal. So that's what I think. That's how I see it playing out. That's how I see it working itself out. Who do I think is going to win? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to wrap this segment up in a second. I really don't know. I look at it like this. Of course, the better starting 5 probably is the Golden State Warriors. But Cleveland has the better bench, in my opinion. Now, I saw something this morning, and I'm going on too long. I saw something this morning that Cleveland's bench versus the Golden State Warriors bench, as far as point differential, is like separated by 2 points. So it's not that big of a difference as far as what they could do. But it's the finals, and these guys have been on co-pilot. Let's be honest. They played nobody. They played cream puffs. They played JV teams. Now we get Ali Frazier. Now we get Rocky Clubber Lane. Now we get Anakin versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now we get old Wild Wild West Biff versus Marty Fly. If you get all these are part 3 references from movies that had a part 3. Anyway, we're going to come back. My favorite segment, movies and video games. And it's going to be done differently this time. A little different, a little twist. Let's see how it plays out. That's all my show is a giant experiment until I stop doing it from depression.
Hey,
Downright Sports.
Welcome back to Downright Sports. This is movies and video games. And as you see, I'm playing a video game. What I'm going to do is we're going to play and talk through how the game may play out. This is Golden State versus the Cavaliers. You see the starting lineup just like on TV, And I think it's Draymond Green coming out right now. Turn the volume down so you can hear me. I'll turn it up a little bit. I think that's Kevin Durant, I believe. And then finally, without further ado, Steph Curry, coached by Steve Kerr, really coached by Mike Brown right now. But we're going to dive in and start playing. It's not going to be long. I'm already a minute, so we'll do like 2 minutes of the game. I'll score some points, show you how good I am, because I actually got it on expert. Should have put that on, actually. And we got, it's a TV, and it's not the greatest camera, but you get what I'm trying to do. So, we're going to have these teams finally face off against each other. If it looks anything like this video game, the Cavaliers will win the tip-off. LeBron, of course, will touch the ball. Irving will drive to the basket, and I just got dunked on. Zaza Pachulia need to get back on defense. It's all good. But we kick it to Steph, and I'm going to just let this thing rain. Bottoms. Got to cover that man. Now, if you watch this today and the game actually turns out like this, I demand everybody tweet that LeBron's going to the basket. I'm playing bad defense with Draymond with a terrible foul. I don't run with Golden State actually in franchise mode. I put together a team with the Brooklyn Nets and made them better. So, that is a PlayStation 3 with a fork, because I'm a fat guy. I play video games and I eat. I shake the screen up a little bit, and he missed. LeBron will miss foul shots. It's just what he does. Sometimes in the clutch, but most times he misses them and tries to get them out the way early. I'm going to get this rebound. Kick it. One more. Let me hit that. Julia. Boy. Body. I don't play games. I was going to get my boy M2G Mike Miff, the guy who does the music for the show. I was going to play against him, but I didn't know what time he was going to show up. Ooh! To the rack! Irving could do that. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time remembering Irving's name, especially his first name. I'm really having difficulties. Fancy pass. Kevin Durant. One more. I gotta shoot that. Pachulia. Let that go. Draymond Green kills me because he tries to shoot threes. Now, this is a video game, and I shot that. But he tries to shoot threes, and he's not really that good of a three-point shooter. In fact, he's a pretty bad three-point shooter. I think guys get I should do this for every show, because don't people like get paid for this? Or like this is like the most popular YouTube shows, like people just playing video games. Oh my god. Alright, so the score is 11-4 if you can't see it, and I am cooking them up. I just looked at the camera, so I don't know if it's that great. You may not see it, but you get what I'm trying to do here. Oh, rip! Woo. One more. Oh my god. So, with all that said, and as this highlight happens behind me, today has been another Downright Sports. Tonight is the NBA Finals. Shout out to my girl Meg at Shut Up Meg on YouTube. Go check out her channel. Shout out to my boy Brad at OK Projects. Shout out to my one and only main man DJ Chase, and follow him at DJ Chase. And shout out to my man Mike Miff, who does all the music for the show at Mike Miff. As for me, I'm Brent Reed. My tie is old. It was my grandfather's. And this has been another Downright Sports. Deuces.